Hey guys, and welcome to Planet Mark. Today I've got something a lot different for you guys. Basically what this is I'm going to be planning and vlogging my way through the NHS Graduate Management Training Scheme. Yes, I have gone to it. It's a very sought after scheme, like graduate scheme in the UK. I think it's the 4th best graduate scheme in the UK, so yeah, I'm very proud of myself for that. But basically what I'm going to be doing is talking through what my aims are, what I can expect from the from what I know at the moment. Like I said, I actually haven't started yet, so my ambitions and like a timeline of what we can expect, like to go through, like the kind of things that I'll be doing, what I hope to aim at the end. Basically I want this video to be like if anyone's searching on there, if you haven't even if you've looked at the applications, like, I don't know whether I'm going to be good enough for this, or whether I have the qualifications for this, or really if this is going to be something that I enjoy. I hope to, at the end of this video and at the end of this series, because I will be carrying for the entire time. So make sure you subscribe to Planet Mark and hit that bell notification to be told of the next great upload. But really, so or even if you're starting as well, and I don't know, or what to expect from the process of recruitment, all that will be covered in this video. So make sure you stay tuned and pay attention. So let's go. Firstly, let's just cover what is it? What is the NHS Graduate Management Scheme? Like I say, from my just knowing where the point I am now, I'll be starting on Monday, so this is how I interpret it at the moment, on why I joined, why I wanted to, I'm hoping a similar reason why you would want to be joining as well, or even thinking about it. And that's because, well, I want to be like one of those it's basically training the next the next leaders of the NHS, next managers of the NHS, the people which are going to be working on that service, and trying to improve your service, trying to improve the way that things work, whether that be saving money, making better policies, or just generally managing and making things better for the people. Really what you want to be doing is, when you're looking at the application and whether you want to be joining or be a part of this scheme, is to think the NHS core values. Is that me? Is without even trying, if you look at those core values, which can be found on the gov.uk website, that's where I found them, and think, well, is this everything that I do anyway? I mean, surely it's one of those things like that you look at and you don't have to act like it. You don't need to think, oh well, I'm just going to pretend in the interview that that's the kind of things I do. It's because they will see right through that. They will see right through that. And I suppose you need a degree. You definitely need a degree to get onto it, because it is a graduate. You do need to be a graduate. But I got a drama, theatre and performance study degree, if you can probably guess from just looking at my channel, the kind of person that I am, eccentric and all that, and this, why I made a YouTube channel, that kind of stuff. So don't think, oh, well, I don't have a sciencey, biology, physics degree or anything like that. So if you're thinking that, will I need a Bachelor of Science? You don't need a Bachelor of Science, but like I say, they are looking for those core values, and that's what they can mould you into. That's what I want to happen. That's kind of what I'm looking for, is I'm that plain slate of canvas. So you need to look at those core values and say, yep, do you embody them? Because I embody them, and without even looking, that's what you want to do, and make sure that, you're a plain piece of canvas, and you want to be moulded into the next leaders. You want them to, have that input and really being able to change and adapt. That's what I've learned just so far. Not even starting the job, that's what I've learned. Being able to change is, and knowing that, I suppose, if you're looking at the interview and the recruitment process, going on to that now, it's okay to make mistakes. Like I say, I've been applying for the last couple of years, and yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes, and just looking back now where I was a year ago, I'm thinking, well, I wasn't afraid, I was afraid to say that I was wrong. I was going and saying, no, I wouldn't do anything different, because I'm pretty much perfect, really big-headed Planet Mark there. But no, now I'm saying, okay, I am faulted, I'm not perfect, there, but then again, they're not looking for someone that's perfect. They're not looking for a trainer or a manager just to walk straight in. I don't think that's what they're looking for, just from me. But I will go into like the whole interview and everything else in much more detail in a different video. So again, make sure you subscribe for that if you need to, or if you want that. And hopefully, you know, maybe if you're not looking at this video right as I've uploaded it, if you're like, I'll put a card up here, or you know, down in the recommended videos, or just on the channel in general. So definitely check out that if you want to look at more of the interview process. But the interview just generally is very competitive, but I don't think that should put you off. It's very competitive, and it's very long. Don't think about it, oh god, but you know, if it's something you really want to do, then definitely, I'd say go for it. At the end of the day, there's thousands, tens of thousands of people that apply for this. You have to keep going. You have to keep going because it might happen. And that's what I can really say is like, keep going, keep learning from the interview process. That's what I'm going to say for now. I'm going to end interview part of the process there. So moving on to exactly what is the graduate course space. Okay, I'm working as a finance trainee, so they're inside the graduate management scheme. There's quite a few different pathways that you could go off onto. I'm going from the pathway on finance, but if you're thinking not that you don't want to go finance, don't stop this video here, because they kind of follow the same kind of timeline. Finance is slightly longer, and I have a qualification that goes alongside the other qualification. So basically I'll be getting 2 qualifications as far as I'm aware. I hope I've understood that right. Everyone, if you're going for the general management scheme, they just do the 1 qualification as far as I'm aware, and that is basically the basic kind of training that everyone has to go through regardless of what your speciality is. But me being finance, I know that I have to go through a finance qualification as well. So that's alongside of, not instead of. It's not, for example, if you're doing one subject, then you couldn't do another. It's you do both of those subjects, if that makes sense. I really hope. Tell me in the comments below. If it doesn't, I'll try to explain it slightly better. So what we'll be doing is a mixture of kind of residential stuff going to uni, well, Leeds University, which would be my base. I mean, we're up in Newcastle, as you know. But things are going to be different because of COVID at the moment, as far as I'm aware. A lot of it's going to be virtual, online learning. I'm not sure if they're going to keep that going or not. I don't know at this point. So if you're doing it next year, and hopefully the world's gone back to relative normalness, well, they will. So do take this bit of a pinch of salt. But yeah, and the orientation period, which is normally like a couple of weeks of doing just loads of stuff around the NHS, which is good because I've never worked on the NHS before. I've never been a nurse, never been a healthcare practitioner, never done any of that kind of stuff. So getting me inside, really seeing exactly, obviously I've been to like a doctor's and a GP, but really knowing the ins and outs behind the scenes, that's going to be interesting. That's what I want to know, and that's hopefully what you want to know as well. So how this is different from any other job is, well, it's a qualification alongside a long time actually being employed by the NHS. So yeah, it's kind of like a mix of a course and a job, but you kind of have to take it seriously as a job as well. Think of it more as a proper job that you're being employed to do, and being professional, but you're also doing these qualifications on top of it as well. I suppose that's how I'll think about it. But the qualifications are incredibly important. That cannot be understated. So how the timeline works out is you do 3 placements, and that's a first placement, which goes for a couple of months, a big placement, which is like a year, and a third placement, which is a flexi placement, which you get to choose the first 2, then the NHS chooses, or you'll get to choose your flexi placement, and that's for another couple of months. I really need to look up exactly how long the timeline is. I will hopefully, if someone asks me in the comments that really wants to know, I will let you know. But yeah, that's basically what it is, and interfilled with exams, essays, work-based assessments, but at the moment, just my experience so far, it's been such a positive experience even so far. Like, we have a job, you don't normally, you maybe have a meeting beforehand after the initial interview, speak to your employer, but we've had loads of meetings that everyone seems really behind you and supportive. They keep saying, well, if there's anything that you're specifically interested in, then we can try to look at that, so and try to get you in there. So at the moment it really seems like that whatever it's geared towards you. So although there is a potential, there is a set structure, there is also a way where you can go off and look into what you're interested in. But like I said, that's at least what they've been telling me so far, and everything's really positive at the moment. But then again, I've not had the exam stress either, or any of the other stuff on top of me, so at the moment it's looking good. I'm not sure, like I don't know with this series, like how long I'm going to keep it, like whether it's going to be every week, every month, or what. Or hopefully if I'm really busy, then I can do it much more regular. So again, you can have more of an idea of what I'm going through, what you can expect as well, again, to see whether it's something that you'll be interested in. But really, that's my experience so far. At the moment, it's kind of nervousness, mixture of nervousness and lots of excitement as well, because I don't exactly know for sure until you get in doing it. You don't know what to expect, but I suppose expect the unexpected is what I've been told before at one of the assessment centres. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just, willing to throw myself into anything and just be adaptable. That's what they're looking for, adaptiveness and flexibility, and that's what I want to prove to I want to prove it to myself, prove it to everyone else, and really make a difference. And that's hopefully what you're wanting to do as well. Or even if you're thinking about it, then at least I'm hoping this is giving you a bit more interest or a bit more insight into it. Again, any more questions, tell me below. Subscribe to Planet Mark, hit that bell notification to be told of the next great upload. Like and share this video as well. And that's about it, I hope. And follow me on Twitter at PlanetMarkVlog or Facebook.com/PlanetMarkVlog. I'll see you in the next one. Bye 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 bye.